Welcome back, everyone, to Rob's Daily Classics. What is this car doing here on this show? A 1979 Peugeot 504 diesel 5-speed transmission, one of the most overly designed, most durable cars ever produced in the world. And that's why it's here. Let's go check it out. This car I found on Bring a Trailer just a little while ago. Interesting car. It's it's on Bring a Trailer. You don't see many of these. 1979 Peugeot 504 diesel 4-speed. It's currently at $5,900 with 20 hours and a half to go. Beautiful car. Before we go any further, it was sold last year for $13,800 in September of 2025. So maybe the person that bought it for $13,800, then he had to pay a buyer's fee. Maybe he said once he got it home, he said, "This is the most quirkiest car I ever owned, and why do I have it?" Nobody knows what this car is. But for those that do know about cars and know about French cars in particular, the Peugeot 504 diesel is like the workhorse of the taxi business, the most popular car in Africa because of its high wheelbase clearance, and it's overly designed. It's got a fantastic suspension system, and the car is like an amazing car. But it's not for everybody, you know. And they actually had Peugeot dealers. A friend of mine has a dealership in the state of Connecticut, and he's still a franchise Peugeot dealer. If he needed parts, he can still get them. But yeah, Peugeot. And there's a great Top Gear episode about how Peugeot was building great cars and all of a sudden they started building horrible cars. If you get a chance, check that one out. It is hysterical. But this one here, it's the person just bought this car in September last year. I don't know why he's selling it. It's got 109,000 miles. Really beautiful. I mean, it's a Pininfarina design body, which is really nice. It's a workhorse. I mean, the car is amazing. It has such luxury appeal to it as well, and a manual transmission and a diesel, even though diesel gas is still like $1 higher than, unleaded gas. But it is a very, very good looking car. And I know I'm getting carried away here, so I might have lost you. But if you're into foreign cars, like this is when a Peugeot was a real foreign car. Like the people in the neighborhood you grew up with, who had a Chevy, who had a Chrysler, and then some quirky guy down the block owned a Peugeot, and it was like, I know those cars. Okay, goodbye. But I love these cars. I mean, I like anything that's different, and I don't know what this is going to go for, but it's a no reserve auction, and it's at, like I said, it's at $5,300 right now, and it was sold for $13,800. But if it's the original paint, which it might be, those are the questions you have to ask. But everything looks really nice. Those big Nerf bumpers that was part of the U.S. model. I love the drape. The drape in that trunk lid is so pretty. It's has a lot of styling for an interesting car. But the sheet metal and everything looks fantastic. And this is probably what caught the guy's attention back in September of last year when he bought it. I guess you got some Smurfs here, little scratches on the rear of the car. But I'm okay with things like that if it's the original paint. Again, originality, condition, and price. If it's original and the condition is as nice as the photos in person, and the price, I don't know what's going on with that rear. I guess you can ask all the questions. I won't take everybody through the questions at the bottom. But overall, car looks fantastic. And even the undercarriage, the engine bay, my goodness, look at this thing. Again, this is one of the most popular taxi cabs, definitely in France. And I think it was like the number one selling car in Africa because of the high stance on the car. It has a little bit more wheel travel than the average car. It's because of air conditioning, too. I wonder if that works. But, yeah, the sills, and it looks like there's a leather type of dash cover. Beautiful gauges, very nicely laid out. It doesn't look abused at all. Power windows, that'd be a trip to try to fix those. But, I mean, if it's about as confusing as a Citroen to get your arms. He's got the owner's manual underneath the seat. The repair manual. So something must have happened where he just said, I'm not fixing this car. So you got to get into the stories, guys and gals. But right now, with $5,300, I think for anything under $9,000, it'd probably be well bought for somebody that knows these cars and have some fun with it. It's in Florida. Don't ask me how it got to Florida, but it is. And the guy looks like he's into stuff. He's got a very organized garage. He's got some motorcycles in the background. The trunk here looks really nice. Again, folks, there's 1,000 pictures here on Bring a Trailer for you to dive into. So, yeah, do your homework. Like anything else, when you find something on Bring a Trailer, you got to do your homework. But, yeah, the undercarriage looks great. It looks perfect undercarriage, and the engine bay looks fantastic as well. So, yeah, if you're into Peugeots, if you want to be that guy that nobody really knows what he does for a living, but he happens to be driving a Peugeot back in the 70s, you can be that person. It's as advanced as a Citroën, not as complicated with the suspension systems and things like that. It is French, of course, and I don't know, good-looking car. And I think you can get a lot of parts for these things because they were built all over the world. So that's it. So if you like this car, get on to Bring a Trailer. Go look at 1979 Peugeot 504. No reserve auction. It's got 20 hours left to go, $5,900. It was sold for $13,008 in September of last year. This is Rob. Thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you again here on Daily Classics. Thank you. Bye.